The Sharks take on the All Blacks in the second game of the Greatest Rivalry Tour, and here are my predictions. What's up guys, and welcome back to the Breakdown Show where we talk all things rugby. We've got the second game of the Greatest Rivalry Tour coming up this Tuesday evening, and what a match to look forward to. It's gonna be another barn burner, another thriller at KINGSPARK in Durban. Obviously, the Greatest Rivalry did kick off last Friday evening, and what a match that we have there between the Stormers and the All Blacks in Cape Town. And I must say, the Stormers, they absolutely delivered a standout performance in Cape Town against the All Blacks. They gave the All Blacks a real shot, a real go for the money in that one. And I thought we had standout players in that one, like the debutant Joaquin Ahmed. He was absolutely brilliant in that 10 jersey, and he went up against a guy like Bowden Barrett, who has got lots of experience, and I thought he was absolutely good on debut for the Stormers. And then a guy that was absolutely brilliant as well, the veteran Dion Ferry. He was a menace at ruck time, and he had a couple of good strong carries as well for the Stormers, and he was my man of the match in this one against the All Blacks and the Stormers. I thought he was brilliant. But guys, today we'll be looking ahead at the game between the Sharks and the All Blacks in the second game of the Greatest Rivalry Tour. Guys, obviously I do think it's gonna be a tough one for JP Peterson and the Sharks against this mighty All Blacks team. Obviously, Dave Rennie has announced a good-looking team to face the Sharks, and we've got some good players back once again. Guys like Damian McKenzie, Jordie Barrett, he's in that midfield for the All Blacks, and then on the other side, Julius and Siaya, they will have to be on point in this one if they want any chance against the All Blacks. A guy like Busi Moyo, he will have to be good with his boot. He has gotten a couple of test matches under his belt in the last couple of weeks for the Springboks. Hopefully that will give him confidence, and hopefully we do see a good game of rugby where the All Blacks don't dominate all the way through. Hopefully it will be a closely contested match, but I do think it's going to be a tough task for JP Peterson and the Sharks. But guys, when we look at previous results between the Sharks and the All Blacks, they have had 6 games against each other in the past. And when we look at those results now, obviously the first one did come in 1928, and the All Blacks won that one 31 points to 3. And then 1949, that was the second meeting, and the All Blacks won that one 8 points to 0. And then 1960 was the closest result for the Sharks, and they had a draw against the All Blacks in that one, 6 points all. And then 1970, the All Blacks won that one once again, 29 points to 8. And then 1976, the All Blacks won that one quite convincingly once again, 42 points to 13. And then 1992 was the last meeting between the Sharks and the All Blacks at KINGSPARK. And that one, the All Blacks did win as well, 43 points to 25. But guys, obviously, I do think this one is going to be a totally different one for the All Blacks and the Sharks. And I do think it's going to be a tough one for the Sharks to get a victory here. Dave Rennie and his team are looking good at the moment. And I do think at the end though, they will come out as the victors by 20 to 25 points. And that is my official prediction for this match between the All Blacks and the Sharks at KINGSPARK. Guys, I do think it's gonna be an amazing game to watch though, and I can't wait for it. The Greatest Rivalry Tour has begun, and this is the second game, and it will be between the Sharks and the All Blacks. I can't wait for it. This Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, it starts South African time, and guys, it's gonna be a thriller. Guys, let me know in the comments, what do you make of my prediction? I would love to hear your thoughts and your comments down below. Also tell me, do you think the Sharks has any chance of beating the mighty All Blacks? I would love to hear your thoughts and your comments down below. Guys, we've got lots of rugby coming up in the next couple of weeks. make sure you hit that subscribe button for that. There's lots of content coming up. And guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for your messages down below and your comments. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.